It started with an unsettling noise in the dead of night. Lena had just moved into the old house on Maple Street. It was a charming place, despite its age. Creaky floors, antique wallpaper, and a faint smell of cedar. Her excitement over the house quickly turned to confusion when, on her second night, she heard a low, distant whistling sound. It wasn't coming from outside. No, it was far too close. At first, she thought it was just the wind. But the sound kept coming back, and not just at night. Even in the day, she would hear it, soft, eerie, like a person trying to whistle a tune but unable to fully form the notes, almost as if something was practicing. The first time she mentioned it to her neighbor, Mrs. Kessler, the old woman's face turned pale. "You hear that?" she asked, her voice quivering. "That's the whistler. You should leave the house, girl. It's not safe." But Lena laughed it off, chalking it up to superstition. The next few nights, the whistling got louder and more distinct until it was unmistakable. It wasn't a song, but a single, low note that repeated every few minutes, perfectly in tune, almost hypnotic. Then the walls began to change. It started subtly, a slight crack here, a bulge there. But within weeks, the drywall in the hallway began to warp, as if something was pushing against it from the other side. Lena was no stranger to old houses. She thought it might be settling. But when she leaned in close, she could feel something cold against the wall. One night, unable to shake the feeling, she grabbed a flashlight and began tapping on the wall, trying to pinpoint where the whistling was coming from. There was a hollow sound, a deep emptiness. She pressed harder. The whistling stopped. And then, something else started. A rhythmic scratching like claws against wood, followed by faint whispers. "Leave, leave." The whispers echoed in the walls. Lena froze, her flashlight trembling in her hand. Her heart pounded in her chest as the scratching grew louder, faster, like something was racing toward her. Panic set in, and she bolted for the door. She never went back into that house. The house on Maple Street stood empty for years, its once charming exterior now rotting and uninviting. But late at night, if you walk by, you might hear it. The soft, chilling whistle echoing from inside. And if you listen closely enough, you might also hear the whispers, telling you to leave, just like Lena.